And we are live. Hello, everybody. If you'll notice, there was no stream on Tuesday. I do apologize about that. I wasn't feeling too well. So we're back here on well, it's Wednesday, so it means it's SnowRunner. Excuse me there. And we are looking at, well, building up the region and doing some more contracts. Right now, we're currently sitting at a measly 37% complete. I mean, we got a lot of hauling to do, which is good. And I think what we'll do is I don't really have too many goals. I mean, I say that every time. Oh, I don't have too many goals. What will I do? But no, I really, really don't have too many goals. The one goal I do have, though, is to get this Hummer H2 back and rescued. And I think the closest one I have is a Western Star 49X. So I will get into that. And we will go and attempt to rescue that H2 to either be used further along in this region, or more than likely stored in the garage until we go to this region. Now, this isn't the most powerful truck in the world, but it is the 47X, the one that came out around Yukon. And honestly is one of my more favorite trucks to use. Especially as a solo task completer, I guess, for lack of better words there. Now, normally, the way that I would play, at least when I first started, was everything gets a flat bed and everything is totally usable on its own. But as you gain more experience, it is a lot more fun to build up supply chains and whatnot. So each truck gets a specialized role, such as a crane, or you use it for, gas or perhaps heavy hauling, what have you. This one was one of the few that was a solo flatbed or sideboard bed truck for me. I mean, yeah, there's trailers that can haul with just about anything, but this thing pretty much stayed where it was and really didn't change in its usage. And I don't mind that. I mean, there's going to be trucks that are like that. Am I somehow being moved to the left, or... No. That's just what it looks like it's doing, but it's not. Okay. So as we advance slowly toward our really fucking slowly toward our destination here, would like to remind, or would like to point out, okay, I don't think I'm even moving now. Am I moving? Very, very, very slowly am I moving. But yes, I happen to be moving. And the urge to use a winch to go faster is very overwhelming. Now, for those of you wondering, I will more than likely be putting out a schedule, an actual schedule, on my Twitter of what games and when. Excuse me for a second here. It's the Hummer. Maybe I've moved it. No, I'm sorry. Before my sneeze fit. As I was saying, I'll get an official infographic out with my stream schedule and my video schedule. Oh, there's the Hummer. I do have to turn around here, so I could go through that way. That way might be a little easier. Do I want to torture myself? Sure. I don't. Yeah, infographic. I'll be getting one of those out so that we can get a more clear and concise streaming schedule. Or at the very least, something a little easier to look at instead of visualizing in your head like I've been doing. And then, if you're curious, I will be doing a video, probably not on stream. It'll probably be limited to, I know water damages the truck. I don't care. On Crash Day, an older game. And then I'll be looking at the entire Burnout franchise as well, of which I still have to play 2, 3, and Dominator on stream, so I expect those probably on Sunday. At least 2 and 3. And hey, we're out of that water pit. Now for round 2. I've been wanting to play Burnout 2 and 3 on stream. It's just, well, it's a third console I'd have to bring into my office, and doable. Just, I'm lazy. I already have my original Xbox, which did not work the first time I tried to play games. And I have my PS2 that I've been doing a couple streams on, where I did play the original Burnout and Burnout Revenge. And the only reason I moved on to Revenge is because my original disc is extremely in need of a cleaning. It's scratched to hell. And the whatever data it was accessing, it literally just kept skipping because of the scratches. So I tried to fix it, but I'll have to get a CD cleaning machine or take it somewhere. There, of course, is a local shop in my area, which does well, I won't say fixes them, but offers that as a thing they can do because they're part of a retro shop. But yeah, like I said, I do apologize about there not being a stream or any notice of said cancellation on Tuesday. I've been dealing with mental health issues on and off my entire life, and yesterday was not a good day. So we're back though, doing pretty good. Well, better. Ugh, gross. Ah, look away for 1 second. Start driving off into the snow. Now, this is of the 4 so regions that have snow in them. I don't know, 5. Yeah, 5 regions. One of the easier ones. Obviously, because it's on the base game, but because after this, there would be, you'd have Cola, and then Armor, Amur, AMUR, and it's Russian, so I can hardly pronounce English on a good day, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Armor, or Kola is okay. And Mandra, specifically, of the Kola Peninsula, is only a nightmare because of the rocks. They're in the worst possible, and that tree that you can't break. That one's terrible. Maybe I can go faster now. I'll have to stop at that gas station. That's on the way to the garage. And then we'll... Anyway. Maine is actually fairly easy. I think Yellow Rock Forest is the map that has all the snow. That was actually pretty easy. No major complaints there. They kind of reined in the difficulty a bit. Armor is just absolute terrible. You know you're going to have a fun time when you can't even get out of the garage with that map. Oh, I'm not looking forward to playing with these rules underneath that map. Then Maine's pretty good. I honestly say one of my favorite regions is probably... Oh, Yukon, I think, was another snow-ish map. At least in certain spots. Oh, water over road. Hey, we're getting somewhere. That's good. I mean, I am a gigantic heavy truck towing a little tiny Scout, so... I just needed a reason to get this back to the garage so I could swap out the high trailer for the low. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, Maine is a lot of fun. Really is a challenge until you fix up at the region. Especially the garage. Tennessee, I'll be honest, I haven't really done too much in that map. I did enough to unlock the one out of 2 cars. There we go. Back to full gas for our Western Star 47X. Come on. I could follow the path here, or I could just, take a right. I'd say the only difference is whatever snow they used here is can be annoying to traverse. Like I said, though, I got a fairly dependable truck here, taking the lead. Pretty much just goes everywhere. Spec right, it'll do pretty much everything you need it to. Come on, cool. Cool. Alright, and now a very boring back to... Hey, you remember this? I try to forget because it was annoying. For those of you who don't know and didn't stick around or whatever, or didn't watch the on-demand version of the stream, you bring out... There's a special trailer you bring out from there, and you have to make a corner. Well, like a dumbass, I tipped the truck I was using, which was this one, actually, the 47X, and I had to spend a good half hour fixing and righting the trailer. And then I had a whole complaint about how the physics don't work correctly about winching things. Got really annoyed. But I eventually got it flipped over. Wait, that's not... We'll go this way. Okay. Loot the Hummer. So I did get all the upgrades for this region last time. Actually, no, I don't think I did. Like, there's one that I drove by but never grabbed. I swear there was one I drove by. Maybe I did grab it. Okay, well, it says there's no upgrades. Okay, well, yeah, it says there's one upgrade to get. What the hell? I drove by it last time. It was on this map. I drove the dairy. I specifically remember driving it through here. And it doesn't show on the map. What the hell? That's weird. Anyway. We're gonna drive the Scout. Go get that. Unless the game bugged out. I don't know. I don't really have anything close to that region right now. Store this in the garage. So it's on a different map. I don't believe it's on a different map though. Oh. I didn't mean to go there. That's how to have it. No. Pretty sure I got all of them in here too. So only like 5 or so. Okay. Well. Why is it? Oh. Fucking rocks. Come on. Make a corner. I know you can do it. Well, we'll go double check. Because I really do recall, and obviously there's video footage. Oh, I bet you I know. I explored next to it. Never actually went down there to look at it because I was hauling. I was driving a big truck plus hauling stuff in a trailer. So that's probably why. In either case, it's one thing we'll have to do. Come on. You're like the ultimate scout vehicle. It's in your name. Come on. Oh. Well. Will it go? Yes, it will. Yeah, I bet you that's what happened. Hate those mud pits. They're like that. Why bother painting it when it's already covered in mud? Oh, terrible. Alright, so we're back at the garage, which is good. And I can get some gas from here. Get my bodywork fixed. Or well, they put just general damage underneath the engine. And I guess that's true, especially if you were to drive around the, and just, running into things. I suppose that's... Really? Still don't know a way to turn off the... in-game things. Anyway. Here we go. Okay, so... Engageable diff lock. Does it... Fine-tune is North Wisconsin. Oh, yeah, no, I want to raise suspension. Add P. I'm not sure what it could be then. What the hell? Oh, those are birds. Okay. I'm having a day. Try to cross the icy road of death. I don't remember which one it is. That's right after the bridge. Okay. In that case, we can hit the gas pedal and continue on. Hey, look, more trucks. Screw you. Actually, no. You were really helpful. Screw the trailer that I totally destroyed trying to get it backside up. I'm surprised they took it in. Didn't notice the gigantic scratch marks. Like I said, I tipped it outside and drove it right through the mud several times. Trying to get that thing. Back on its upright. I was gonna say on its wheels. That's true also of upright. So. Okay, so let's go get that other upgrade that doesn't exist. But was totally over here. And again, I don't quite remember where. Also, I'm impressed it took the dairy through here. Well, I mean, where gets me out of this frickin' mud pit? Man, break it. You. This is sad. Anything? These rocks. No. Alright. Well, vehicle saved. Well, I say that and seem to be stuck again. Doing just fine this time. Oh, hey, guess what, Deep Mud? Joy. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to drive up the frickin' rock. Yeah, see, there's an upgrade there. Wasn't crazy. Okay, like, seriously? This is sad. This is time number 2 that this snow has totally defeated me. Okay. The GB 8V2600 TAA. For all the White Western stars. The Royale. And a couple other ones. And hey, that is all the upgrades for Alaska. Can confirm I did get an achievement. I mean, you can't see it, but I did get it. Alright, so we're going to start with some... Well, no, I don't want to do that. We'll just go down the list, I suppose. GR Enterprise is basically all ginormous delivering missions. And those are kind of fun. This Blackbird and Morrison Mining are the ones that actually, you know, fix. So we could do... Well, we're going to do Blackbirds here. Fire in a barrel. It's an easy, easy one. Just 2 fuel to the port, which is gathered right at the gas station, so it's a quick hop, skip, and jump. And the flavor text. Hello there. Our client, a port service, wants us to deliver a shipment of fuel. Take the barrels, drive to the port, and show me our worthy expense. 250 stars. 2,750 cash. We'll get that started. And actually go to the garage. There we go. So I don't need you anymore. But I do have the slightly better engine. So this one would put my durability to an A-, fuel consumption to a B+. I'm going to be honest with you. I have several hundred hours into this game. I still don't know what durability does. Or effects. Power to weight. That makes sense, how powerful it is. Fuel consumption, that's pretty self-explanatory. The rest of them, yeah, okay. I'm gonna sell those engines. So it is only stock suspension, this one. Just fine. And we'll give it a saddle low. Nice. Let's see here. So we do have to go off-road on this particular adventure. Which means... I need a distinguishing color for the military one. How about lime green? I'm okay with that. Okay. We have the Paystar we could use. We do have the Ankh, both civilian and military. The only thing is, there's already a bunch of trucks out there. I already have a ton. I have the Land Rover and the Scout. I already have the dairy. Well, at least in this map. GMC Brigadier. It's just the Lone Star. There's nothing there. Well, think what we'll do, we'll give the here its first real world usage. So again, this is the military version, the one that came in the base game that I found in Pedro Bay. Well, horn. And can hold up to 2 slots of cargo. Nice part is the fuel is a slot of cargo, meaning perfect truck to use for a simple delivery mission. And like I said, unfortunately, since part of it is off-road, could get fancy with a supply line, but oh boy. For something with only 2 units of cargo. Where's this one going? Well, it's going somewhere. I meant to go to the next one. I am dumb. It's okay, keeps it interesting. And these cargo containers are for a mission. I'll have to pick them up. Alright. The nice part about this is it will pretty much conquer any terrain you throw at it. It's not necessarily the best thing on cast usage. The 200-liter tank should be boosted up to like 240 or 250, honestly. Even 230. Give it a couple more minutes of runtime. As it is, though, it is laughably short. But it's unfortunate, because I like this truck. A gas station only serves fuel? What? And yeah, pretty much go back to the game and take it right. I do want to get some of the highway trucks out when we do some of the other contracts. The delivering ones. For GR Enterprise. A lot of those are easy enough to do. Highway trucks. So I'm probably going to get those out and do a... At least for some of them. Yeah, see this, the Ankh can just make short work of anything in its path. And at some point I will get the chained tires, which will be nice. Make driving on these roads a little bit easier. A little less scary. And that was an easy inaugural mission for the... Fuck. Well, ain't you Mr. King of the Road? Not bad at all. Ain't easy to live in this far north, but there's plenty of work for a gritty driver like you. Again, 250 stars, 2750 cash. And that is another contract down. Keep hitting the wrong button. I know why, but now what I'm thinking is go take care of Stonefall here since that's on the list. And continually shows up after. Otherwise, we'll try some of those, second time today I'm going through this thing. Hopefully it does it much better. Anyway. Rack. And... well, you could go up. Could theoretically go up the mountain. I want to see how well this does in that mud pit. And, well, here it is. Let's see how well it does. Apparently has a life of its own and wants to go to the left. Even the Maniac does not like this. It is moving slowly. But, about just as well as any other truck that came through here. Which means terrible. At least in low it only uses about 7 liters. Why are they going to the left? You'd think there's some sort of, like, flow or something, but... alright, that's it. So, just like with every other truck, they don't do waterlogged mudded areas too well. What a surprise there. Unless you happen to be a specifically ginormous, oversized truck. Yeah, I mean, it's going, which is good. Just one of those, is it worth it? Speed demon. Nice. Let's see what happened there. Go fill tilt into the water. Well, it got through there just about as well as any other truckload. Let's be realistic. This one's and go up the hill. Suppose I could take it out of low now. And there's the issue, is it's already at half a tank. This thing goes gas back by no tomorrow. Even without engine upgrades. Very... Come on. Alright, well. Off to the factory or whatever it is. I don't know, it's a building with smokestacks. What else could it be? An on-land ship? But what is a ship but... Hey, look at that empty icon. Large pipes, metal beams, that's what I need. What else can I get through here? Oh, just large pipes. Okay. So, I go back the way we came. Easy enough. Mosey on up the hill and off we go. And another task completed. Level 12, chain tires. That's everything we need to get this mess cleaned up. Thanks again. Here's your reward. Or here's what you're owed. I can read. 200 stars, $1,300. So since that's done, I don't really have a use for this truck at the moment. Hey, guess what? So I'm gonna get these scouts back to the garage. You can tell how cold this is because of how frosted it is in the back window. Alright, we're just gonna YOLO it down the hill. That's how I feel right now. YOLO. Well, there was a yellow. Wow. Okay. Yes, please. Oh. Apparently I went too fast. Wrong button. Am I stuck on something? Or is it just because it's snow that it's gonna give me a hard time? Or is it the trees? No, it's the trees. Okay. This truck had a pretty... Well, it was slow, but it had an easy enough time getting up there, so... Looks like it was just stuck on trees. So I'm gonna drive this and the Scout back to the garage, as their Scouts are not needed anymore. At least at this point in time. The only one I need is Lodestar. It's more of a... Less of a Scout, more of an actual work truck than a Scout. And... Though that I am here, I'm gonna go down this road and start those missions up. Or tasks or whatever. Oh, this is wet. That's okay. Looks like it's all rock underneath, so don't need to worry too much. Well, I said it was all rock. Apparently it's not. Come on. I'm gonna sit and spin my wheels. There we go. What is this mission? Lost Tube. Hello. Name's Robert. Big fancy new pipeline is being built in the area. One of the subcontractors, operating logistics, has lost a section of pipe. We need a driver that can help with the recovery. 1950 cash, 360 stars. Let's see here. Okay. This almost sort of feels like a pseudo town. Ah, why would you do that? Why? Seriously, stop doing that. Abandoned supplies. We run a polar-based facility near here. We've been struggling to get shipments in lately because of the weather. We had to ditch a shipment just to make it through. We need a subcontractor that can handle the conditions. 950 cash and 150 stars. Yes, but your home is for sale, so... Are you trying to move? I mean, I wouldn't want to live anywhere near here. Looks like that's a drop-off or something. And this is Find Radio Station. Your skills come highly recommended. Our scientists have spotted an abandoned radio station, but the path is quite treacherous. Can you find a safe route up there? 900 cash, 50 stars. And that sounds like a somewhat easy scouting mission. I mean, not something I'm going to do right now, but... I do wonder what's down here, though. Ah, looks like a crossover. To put down this way. Okay. Well, that gets it closer to the drilling site, at least. Gets me closer to what I want to go, anyway. See if this goes anywhere at all, or if I have to winch myself. Probably have to winch for it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to winch for it. Which is fine. This much back and forth, zigzag. You should have zagged when you should have zigged. You zigged when you should have zagged. And here we go. Down this road, which honestly I don't think I've been through the connecting road. It's fine. At the end of the day, it all looks the same. Well, it's slowly going. Slowly. Cool. Well, I could winch there. That wouldn't help me much. This might. Nope. Got a little overzealous there. This, unfortunately, is not like driving the bigger trucks where you can cheat winch yourself. These aren't too terribly big. Well, we'll just sit here and go slow, I guess. Not really to... winch onto, I'm afraid. Nothing that would make it go faster. Oh, no, I lied. There is something to make it winch faster. Winch faster? Go faster. Okay, so I think going this way is our best bet. Because it gets us to the drilling site. To which I can just use the dairy that's there to tow this thing back. Or at least tow it on the way to where I could drive this back. Because I have zero use to drive this and any other scout vehicle ever again. Well, at least till I change maps. And, well, as much as I'd like to go faster, this, well, I've learned my mistakes from the bog back in Michigan. And, well, don't drive in mud, but, always underestimate the ability of the Land Rover. Certainly is fast, but You give it anything but mud, and it will go. Vroom vroom. Otherwise, it's not really the best of scouts. It's okay. But it ain't super powerful. Well, speed's really all it's got going for it. So. Hey, look, there's the deer I drove. And we will just park this thing here. I don't want to drive it anymore. Okay, so we have a bunch of these missions to do. Well, Polar Valley Base Research. They need 2 wooden planks, 1 cement, 2 fuel, metal beams times 1, and service spare parts times 2. Where does that go? It goes to White Valley. You can kind of pick up everything here. But it all goes right there. And I think I can pick up here. Since I'm here, mostly be pipes. The employee. Oh. Looks like I can get logs and fuel. Well, I can get everything. I think what we'll do is we will take the scout back. Really tempted to just use recover. No point. Not right now, anyway. Well, point made. Might be useful. That's for some reason it's likes getting stuck in the snow. Even though it has mud tires. Remember, snow is just white mud in this game. And I might have to anyway. Oh, alright, cool. Get some more mud over that nice body work. Wow, you can just tell that I didn't like this part. Huh. I believe in you, Scout. You can do it. At this point, there's not much I can winch onto that's forward. That would at least get me a lot closer. So, just honestly, I thought this might take a while longer. Guess not. Guess it's a lot easier to come back than it is go forward. Now, if that ain't a metaphor. Go dump this little thing in the garage. You know, I had the steering wheel turned all the way to the right, and you still drive up a frickin' snowbank. Why? It's because you hate me? I think it's because the game hates me. It's okay, I hate it back too. Up the hill. I don't think I've ever been that way. No, I haven't. I know there's nothing really up. There is a mission out of several more to do, but... Alright, well... Alright. Now, why did I switch to the Navistar? Well... Might as well take 2 trucks with me. Well... Oh, and I found out you can get rid of this stupid grill on the front. So, it's actually drivable. Because, you know, this is what you want to see when you're playing. Yes, I love my vision being obscured by smoke. Well, I don't care. Yeah, because this is what you want your vision obscured by is... Well, the Navistar. I wonder if there are any mods for it. Make it less... smoky. And the Scout. Which... Oh boy. It's a lowrider now. Not anymore. Okay. So we have the 49X. Go away. That leaves me is the 57X, the Dairy, and the Ankh. Where's the Ankh? The Ankh is there. Alright, so the Dairy... And back to base. That just seems like a lot of work. Well, I'm getting the Dairy. So I need to get into the Land Rover and drive it a lot closer, eh? Okay. Well, what we are going to do is... Let's see, I can get fuel from the fuel station, so that'd be good. Let's go there first. I mean, it's... Then I can fill up the truck. Hopefully. Not only can I fill up the truck, then I can eventually stop by the garage. So throw it in low. It's going to be the best way to progress. Well, it's still going. That's impressive. Oh, this does have the third wheel. Awesome. Yes, please. That'll help a lot. So what the third wheel does in this situation is pushes your frame up a little higher, so... Yeah, I do a 13.7 point turn here. Apparently. There we go. Finish up the truck. Okay. Well, it's on its roof now. So maybe I should pay attention to going forward. Might help. Now it looks like I can take it left or take it right. And in this scenario, I'll take it left. Well, maybe it'll flip back over. Yep, okay. We're good. Land Rover's back on its legs. And rather than leave the dairy in automatic, where it would use a lot of gas, put in low and go, so to speak. Extend our gas range usage by quite a lot. Because I think we'll need it. And we'll have to go to the right here, simply because I'm a bigger truck and need to go through the bigger truck area. And of course, the bigger truck area is full of swamp. At least in this case. Well, it did okay before. See if it does just as good. I mean, last time there was stuff in the trailer, but... The only difference now is I'm still hauling the heavy stuff. It's just a truck instead of goods, so... We'll see. Alright. Slow. But progress is like that sometimes. An unfortunate truth that kind of sucks. It can kind of detract you from getting what needs to be done, but... Oh, almost there. Progress can be slow and steady, but as long as it's progress, you're doing good. Also, I don't think this is going to make it. Very low on gas. Seriously, what's causing it to just not move? I'm sure performance starts suffering once you get less gas, but... Really don't want to have to bring my gas truck out here. That'd be silly. Hey, look at that. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Slowly. Let's keep it on slow. I believe take a right. No, take a left. Take a left sooner. Well, we're down to the wire. Don't do what I did and get it stuck behind a pole. Also, since we're here... Oh. We'll give the dairy the rest of the gas. And that should at least cover till the rest of the gas station. Thankfully. Go through a somewhat easy forgot keeping it low. Well, it doesn't seem to be using much less gas, so screw it. Besides, the gas station's right there. It's not like it's too far away. I think I would have made it. Alright, well, we'll stop and get the two fuel needed. And destroy the multi-$1,000 Land Rover. Which I'm okay with doing that. Refill the dairy, which is good to go. And we'll pop by the garage. I think. And we have full tank of gas, 370 liters, which that is a lot. But it's good that it's a lot. There we go. So as usual, we'll attempt to take a turn with this. Doesn't always work. Bonk. How much you want to bet it's going to get stuck on that pole? Come here. Let's pass the pole. We're good. As long as it's past the pole. Now it looks like that third wheel there is doing some, or third axle is doing some good. It's helping out with the not moving part. What am I stuck on? I don't know what I'm stuck on. I mean, the Land Rover with. Nice. And we're back on the road again. Looks like there is... Oh yeah, 'cause there's the service center up here, which will be really helpful. Really helpful for getting stuff. Ugh. Really don't like that one, does that? So we're just gonna drop her off there for a moment as I attempt to do a 17-point turn again. One thing I don't like about this truck is its turning radius. It's not that good. Let's see. Service spare parts ×2. And it really would be cement is the only thing left I can get. Okay. Backup motion there. Nice. Bringing the Land Rover just a little bit. And off to the garage. Isn't too far away, thankfully. And we will just dump this here. And no, I cannot refuel it. Far away. Give the Land Rover a little bit of gas to get a solo adventure worth, 2 feet. There we go. And it is gone forever. Now, get back in the dairy. And we will... Don't know if we pass by where the cement is, but if we do, we'll get that. Otherwise, we will deliver what we've got here to the Valley Polar Base. Nice part is the rest of this road is, well, I mean, it was before, after the gas station, but this will be all ice road. Hence the name of today's stream is Ice Road Truckin. I try to be clever. Doesn't always work. Now it looks like we might be doing some of it in the dark too. Fun and scary. Oh. Oh. Driving to the rocks. Okay. I wonder what the horn on this sounds like. We're gonna find out. Well, I was boring. Okay. Why would you... Fine. Do it this way. Let's get rid of the landslide. And then let's get rid of the, let's not get rid of the rocks. Fucking guardrails. Ugh. Mean. They're really mean to me. As you can tell. Alright, so we'll just continue on this way. Huh? Yeah. And White Valley. Oh yeah. Okay, so what is our route? Well, where do you get cement? Question. Not from there. You get cement from that small storage zone, which we will not be going to. Not quite yet. There's no point. But we will turn on the lights. Oh, and it is snowing. How lovely. Well, at least it was. Haha. Oh. Notice anything wrong with this? Well, maybe the light shouldn't be underneath the bridge. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there either. Seriously. Turn right. That's my only complaint with this vehicle. Doesn't want to turn. It's also unfortunate, and I don't have any one-slot trucks. At least not yet. Those are always fun to play around with. Welcome to the polar base. Apparently there's a new trailer I discovered. And, oh, that's what I hit. And I didn't do anything. Wasn't me. Drop off the fuel. Drop off the service parts. We have 2 wooden planks, a cement, and a metal beam. And that is it. I think it's a mission trailer. So what I'm going to do here is drive this around. Maybe. Attempt to take a 20-point turn. Ah, that's where the scout trailer is. Okay. So, what I'm going to do... I'm going to find the... Is it 57X, I think it's called? The Highway Western Star. So, just want to park this one right here. Turn it off. Awesome. So, we still need wooden planks, cement, and metal beams, but I'm going to leave that for it. I'm going to end on a cliffhanger. Ha 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 ha. No, tonight's stream is going to be a bit shorter, and I do apologize for that. However, there's other stuff I do need to get done that I've been putting off. So, I bid you farewell. But before I go, as always, these will be available on YouTube the next day. Any streams on demand, either YouTube or Twitch. Twitch for however long and YouTube for however long they're around. Sounds like forever at this point. I'm also available on Twitter and Patreon. Eventually, once I grow big enough, Patreon will be the main source of revenue. Rather, how I can keep the channel alive. And then I tweet all the time on Twitter. And say hi. TV transmissions in all 4 places. I keep it easy for you. I also stream every day. Usually 6:30 to 9. 5 to 9. Somewhere in there. That is Central Time. And again, I do appreciate anyone who stops by, either live or on demand. Thank y'all.